In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a pouch with zipper tabs. Here we go, and it also has a lining on the inside. We are going to be sewing this zipper pouch in this tutorial. So you're going to need two front sections. I actually did this strawberry in applique and went over and thread painted it. It is 8 inches across by 6 inches tall. This fabric is canvas, so I am not going to need any sort of stabilization. Then you are going to need 2 pieces of fabric for your internal section of your zipper pouch. I will be creating tabs for my zipper today, so I'm going to place these on. Before we get into that, I'm just going to make a note that I have left 3/4 of an inch on both sides of this pouch. I'm going to put tabs on the end of here, and I'm going to show you how to create this pouch with tabs. I will generally create my tabs 1.5 inches by 2 inches, and then you fold them in on themselves. And if you created a bag strap, this is basically how you would also create bag straps. What I do like to do is take a piece of heat and bond. Heat and bond is adhesive on one side and a piece of paper on another side. And I like to do that because we are going to adhere this to our zipper section. Try and say that real fast. So I'm going to adhere that on both this section as well as this other section here. Then we can take these tabs and we can fold it over, and then I am going to adhere it, and it helps just to keep that stable, so when we take it over to the sewing machine it'll just stick for us. Now I'm going to take this over to the sewing machine and I am going to top stitch this all the way down. Now on the reverse side of my external section of my pouch, I have marked 3/4 of an inch away from the end of the pouch. So 3/4 of an inch all the way down, 3/4 of an inch all the way down. The zipper will be placed right sides facing the external section of your pouch, and then on top of that goes your lining section. All you need to make sure is that tab is now going to be in line with that line. So as long as that is correct, then you are good to go. Now take this over to your sewing machine and sew this all the way down into place. These two sections are now sewn into place, and what I would advise you doing is just going along and top stitching this down. Now we're going to take the right sides of the zipper pouch, and I know that that is the right side because I did my markings on this side, so I'm going to make sure that's lined up with our markings here, and then I am going to place the lining on the other side, and then I'm going to get my clips and clip into place. So I went ahead and I top stitched this next section down. So the next thing we need to do in a zipper pouch is we are going to meet both the front sides together as well as the internal sides. Also really important at this stage to open the zipper up. What we're going to do next is as follows. We are going to sew all the way around this pouch, and you are going to have to leave an opening in the bottom lining. This is the lining, and we're going to leave an opening there. Where we have done the line is where we are going to sew. We are not going to sew the actual tab. You are just going to sew right next to it, but not on it. You're probably going to have this big gap space here that you're going to have to go through and just cut off there. Just make sure that you don't cut into the actual stitches that you've sewn. And just go around and tidy that all up. Now what we're going to do now is in this opening the lining, we're going to pull everything right sides through, and you may find it easier to reach in and pull that zipper back and then just pull everything out. Now we have this open part of this lining that we are going to sew into place. So just to show you, this is always going to be much better if you match your thread with the colour of the lining, because I just did this in white and this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be much better if you match the thread with the colour of your lining. Then what we're going to do is going to push this lining down into the pouch and making sure that we just tuck our corners in. If you need to press it, then go ahead and press it. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more informative videos just like this. Don't forget to comment and like. It also helps other people like you find me. Thank you. Bye-bye.